Hey folks, you're OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and quick review of the SX-985. These are a pair of stereo Bluetooth earphones that have a folding design that allows them to be pretty compact and easy to carry around. They can also be worn around the neck when you're not actually wearing them. Otherwise, these are sport-style Bluetooth earphones, so they are fairly resistant and rugged, although they are not fully waterproof. They are sweat-proof. This is actually sold under some various vendors by slightly different names. This version is probably customized by Sound Magic, but there's another one sold by Levin on Amazon.com. You can find the links down below in the description box, and it sells for about $20, so it's not too expensive either. Otherwise, it's a fairly glossy material, and in the box there's access to the earphones themselves, in addition to a micro USB cable for charging. It takes about 2 hours to completely charge, and the battery lasted us around 7.5 hours before we needed to recharge it again. There are integrated microphones on this particular unit, which means you can use them to answer calls with an Android or iOS smartphone. And it also comes with a set of 3 other silicone tips for you to get a more custom fit, small, medium, and large, and also a quick user guide. Otherwise, the company also claims that these have a pretty good bass response. We'll talk about the actual quality of the music in a moment, but these do have aptX and CSR certifications, and it does have uses Bluetooth 4.0 as opposed to 4.1. They don't have NFC on board, so pairing is the traditional method. You don't just tap to pair or anything like that. And that's the main specifications of the unit. Taking a closer look at the design next, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that the keys, or at least the printouts for the things, are so large, like the music key over here or the call reject key. It seems a little bit too obvious. I would have liked this to be a bit more discreet, perhaps. But otherwise, the construction quality is solid with a soft touch rubber material, which actually goes around your ears just to prevent the unit from falling out when you are moving around, because they have to be pretty secure to be, again, sport oriented. There's an LED light on the front which will pulse once you are connected to an audio source, and the music key here is just for decoration purposes. The call or reject key also dubs as a power on-off switch, which you can tap on for a few seconds to turn it on or off, and hold it for a few seconds longer to start the pairing mode. The very top features access to controls. Interestingly, these aren't physical buttons, but it's more of a semi-scroll wheel, so you slide this lever to the left or to the right to access the skip tracks, which also dubs as the volume controls, which is kind of an interesting twist, and it works pretty well. It takes a little bit of acclimation to get used to for the position. Otherwise, underneath this rubber flap, you have access to the aforementioned micro USB port for charging. There are a few metal accents, and the actual material seems quite durable. It's made out of this material that probably won't tangle too much either. On the inside here, you have access to just the silicone tip, and this is a large circular kind of design because this fits on the inside of your ear canals or the eardrums, just to prevent, again, the unit from falling out when you are wearing them. Because they are sport-oriented earphones, they don't offer the greatest comfort in the world. This is a trend that we're kind of seeing. They are extremely secure, so we tried shaking it out, tried moving around outside, and it didn't really fall out. We didn't have any issues there, but after you wear them for about 2 to 3 hours, they do get a little bit stiff around inside your ears, so that's something to quickly note. Otherwise, as far as audio quality is concerned, these are actually very good. The microphones on here are also noise canceling, so when you talk to someone, there is not too much ambient background sound that it picks up, and at the same time, it also reduces and creates a bit of an active noise canceling experience. With that being said, there is a bit of static in the background, so if you're listening very closely in a very quiet environment, you will notice a little bit of hissing, probably attributed to this noise cancellation as well as to that Bluetooth functionality, which is wireless. But otherwise, they are pretty good in terms of bass, so that part is true. They do pack quite a bit of punch as well as volume. They can get quite loud. They do pretty well with electronic music, with rock music, with regular pop music. Those are all fine. Obviously, these aren't audiophile grade headphones, so not the best sounding Bluetooth earpieces we've heard, but at $20 they are one of the more affordable ones, and also offers a relatively durable design, which is good. So these are pretty good, solid sounding pair that also offers a decent value for the money. You can check out more details about these particular headphones in our full written review, as well as more data on performance and testing, but this has been our video. Thanks for watching. Here are OS Reviews. This has been the SX-985 Bluetooth wireless sport neckband style headphones.